Hello boys and girls, it's your friendly neighborhood Wiggy, and we're going to record a little video this time. We're going to do it with a little more enthusiasm so everyone will be happy. That's right boys and girls, Wiggy's doing another L86 video. This time it's going to be an update. Now Wiggy's been hearing a lot of backlash on how they supposedly patch the L86 when you use the thermal and the grip. Well boys and girls, I'm here to tell you that that fact is indeed false. Now, Wiggy got into a private match this evening with a bunch of the forum boys, and we're doing it 3-on-3, so we just wanted to try it out. First, we started off just testing it out, just see if the recoil was still there. It was there, and then we decided to turn it into a game and make it a little interesting. Now, you're going to see that the L86 is still a halo laser weapon. That's right, boys and girls. Wiggy said it, a halo laser weapon. Now, there are many people commented on the L86 video that has nearly 90,000 views that this is not a halo laser weapon, and Wiggy's here to tell you that that's a very good comparison because, you know, you got the thermal sights, you've got no recoil whatsoever, and I think that's a pretty good comparison, but you feel free to call it what you like. That's fine, but Wiggy's going to stick with halo laser weapon. Now, most of the people say, oh, Wiggy, why did you commentate this in such a monotone voice? Well, we're going to go ahead and revisit that one. This time, we're going to explain it a little bit, even for the children that watch the video. And Wiggy watched all the demographics on the L86 video, like I said, all 90,000 views. And from the ages 13 to 17, they commented that most of the time they didn't like the video because of my monotone voice. I sounded like their science teacher, and that they basically didn't enjoy the way I commented. Well, here's a little tip for you kiddies. Wiggy did that commentary because someone on the Modern Warfare 3 forum asked him to do it. So it was just more filling time, and so, you know, it just wasn't dead air, just regular gameplay and no one talking over it. So that's kind of the reason why I just kind of did a quasi play-by-play, let alone the fact that, you know, it was real early in Wiggy's producing career, so he didn't really have a lot of shtick involved, so he's gotten a little better at his craft. So I want to thank all of the 500 subscribers that have subscribed to my channel, that brought in lots of traffic, and people have taken notice of my videos and really have become to like them. And I know that because I've increased my subscriber count 200 people in the past 3 weeks. So I want to thank all those people, and this video is going out to them, because if it wasn't for the L86 video, I wouldn't have such visibility. I wouldn't have the #1 search video on YouTube under L86 no recoil. So I'm going to add this one to YouTube as well, L86 no recoil, except we're going to add the name on it, is not patched, still exists. So we're going to add the subject line to that, and as you're going to see, there's lots of kills in this video where the opposition don't really have a chance. As a matter of fact, I get a lot of these kills at range, which is exactly the point of using the weapons with no recoil. If you're going to take someone out at that kind of range, a lot of recoil is going to hinder you in that department, so you want to make sure you have no recoil while you're doing it. Now, as you also see as well, a couple of these people on the other team get turned on, so it's a really effective weapon to turn and spray in a pinch if you need to, but mostly it's going to be for picking people out that do not have assassin on, and as long as they're lighting up like a Christmas tree on the screen, there's no reason why you can't look down the sight, pull your trigger, and end their life and cause them to respawn. Now, there is a few things I did take to heart because I didn't use sleight of hand in the last video. This one I did, so I want to thank all the people that suggested it. That was a very good suggestion, and it really worked out well. So I also added the gold camo. I had a few comments on why I used the autumn, because I made the statement that I didn't use it that often. Well, I'm going to clarify that statement as well. I only used the L86 long enough to unlock the thermal, but I also took the suggestion that, well, why don't you go into a private match instead of working to rank the L86 all the way up. So there's a few suggestions I got in the comment section of the last video that worked really well, and I want to thank all those people for that. I'm not going to, you know, start sharing a bunch of names. They all know who they are. And to all the people that oppose the L86 video, I want them to know, I'm going to say this as sincerely as I can, that you are completely wrong. You might want to check your facts, and before you step to Wiggy again, make sure you come correct. That's all I'm going to say, because I'm not going to put any information out there that's incorrect, and if I think it's incorrect, I'm going to double check my math, and I'm going to make sure I'm right. So, with that being said, that's the reason why this match came about. Not to mention the fact that now that I have 500 subscribers, I wanted to thank a few of them for joining my channel via that video. So, we're wrapping up the video here. We're not quite through yet. Wiggy's got a little kill streak he's going to go on here. But I want to start thanking all the people that supports my channel, supports the first rendition of the L86 video. It was a lot of fun to do. I'm having a good time watching the viewership go up on that video. I'm hoping to hit 100,000 views, and when I do, well, now that I've already hit the goal of 500 subscribers, I'm going for 100,000 views on the L86 video. I'm really hoping this one puts to rest all the rumors that they have taken this out, or they have nerfed it, as some people may say. I honestly think this was supposed to be in the game because the L86 is such a difficult weapon to use. The LMGs in general are pretty difficult to use, so why not make one specific setup a little more user friendly from the aspect from the people who created the game? You know, give us one gun where we can have a little bit of variety. And this is I would say it's not a normal setup. It's definitely a diamond in the rough. I'm glad somebody pointed it out to me. There's no way I'm going to take full credit for finding this in the game. Someone actually told me about it, but I used it in the game, found it very effective, and I was very surprised with the results. And I definitely recommend everyone go out and try it. Try it in a private match. If you like it in a private match, go through the trouble of, and it's a painstaking ordeal to unlock all the attachments and get the L86 ranked up to where you can use it with the thermal and the grip. But it's definitely a setup you want to try because it is really effective, as you can see from this video. It's unbeatable if you're in the right situation, because you have the fire rate on top of the fact that it really snaps on the opponents quickly if you have the sleight of hand. The thermal sight really pulls in quickly on the opposition, and you tend to get a lot of headshots with it as well. It's really accurate. Like I said, there's no recoil, so there's nothing hindering you from dominating the opposition. Well, I'm going to wrap this one up, boys and girls. You can go ahead and watch the rest. I think there's like a minute left in this, but I do want to say again, thanks to all my 500 subscribers. Thanks for all the support on the first video. And with that being said, Wiggy's going to sign this one off Wiggy style with "I told you so, bitches." And if you step to me again, then by God, Wiggy's going to come correct and show you that he's not wrong. If he's going to be wrong, then he'll just shut the hell up. Thanks, everybody.